Alright, computer control Bnsf contract locomotive maintenance manual, chapter 3, preparation for maintenance. Alright, 3.1, general information for the chapter, couple of safety, some of the precautions that must be taken at all times performing work procedure and described in chapter 4 of this manual. 3.2, safety precautions, prevent physical injury or death of all personnel directly involved with the maintenance for the repair and inspection equipment described in the manual must conform with the following. Observe all the Bnsf rules regulation whenever the conflict between the instructions given below with the manual Bnsf rules is given. When performing any type of work on the device, the equipment while they are on vehicle, on the locomotive tests, etc. Special precautions must be taken to ensure the vehicle movement will not occur, control the injury, personal, the damage of the equipment. Make sure that the handbrake is applied and the wheels are choked to prevent the vehicle from moving. Dangerous voltage that are presented through the locomotive will exercise with extreme care when working with a close proximity electrically energized or if we're making current with the measurement that prevent receiving an electrical shock, performing an electrical test, hands must be clear with electrical components, contact housing, there must be no bodily contact with the work area. Failure heed this warning could result in severe injury or death. Shut off locomotive power, opening an air breaker whenever the continuity is to be checked for the handling the equipment connection, shutting off the power of the mains with the knife and switch, and attach approved warning tag to the open breaker. D, prevent pressure out of it before loosening connections over the components before removing. Moving in a component mounting with the train must be circular for the park. Prevent personal injury. All main reservoir, brake supply reservoir, and brake cylinder. With the effect of the locomotive may be vented. Bottled up the air pressure for the even through the air supply. Cut off the may be caught with a gasket sand or particle of dirt that become airborne. Increase the sound level. The aim of the component part of the being removed. The equipment arrangement. Personal line of the ear protection must be worn. Care taken to avoid the injury performing any work of these components. The use of an air jet, which must be less than 30 psi gauge to blow the parts clean with the blow with the drive of the air, be clean with solvent with the particle of the dirt, the drop of the lids of the clean solvent with the airborne and particle of the droplets make cover the skin, eye irritation. Personal eye protection must be worn to protect the from a hostile injury when using an air jet that is not directly toward and directed toward any other person. Improper use of the air jet could cause bodily injury. If decreasing fluids, use the cleaning per the current local safety problem regulations plus the safety precaution statement, the manufacturer cleaning agent must be adhered with, otherwise physical harm could result in the inhalation of toxic fumes. Make sure that the air with the well vented with the working with the material of the clothes produce harmful fumes. Personal eye protection must be worn when doing any of the protection work of the protection with a possible injury. While performing maintenance procedure for the system components, assembly may be under with the spring load. Exercise caution during assist assembly that no parts fly out with causing bodily injury. When fasteners remove the locomotive equipment manufacturer, reuse them must be taken with safety and select replacement of the matching original. Mismatch incorrect fasteners could result in the equipment damage, malfunction, possible injury. Follow all warning cautions and notes found through this manual, but they may use the work procedure of the tool recommended that you must satisfy yourself with neither your safety, your fellow workers' safety, nor the equipment that will be jeopardized by the method selected. Appropriate tool selection is required for the performing and all maintenance operation to avoid personal injury. Persons having appropriate job skill for the government by the Bnsf are required when performing maintenance and operational tasks with the brake system and system components. Alright, component assembly precautions to prevent accidental damage of the malfunction system components of the entire brake system. Following must adhere to ensure the correct function of each of the component will use the only manufacturer genuine spare parts such as the replacement. Although a component is parts of the identical valves interchangeable, generally preferable to refit. Service will use the valve in which they have been dismantled. If possible, the component of the part of each valve should be grouped together with the dismantling, cleaning, etc. The solvent used for the cleaning metal parts must be aliphatic organic solutions such as mineral spirits and alpha and dissolve the oil grease over the permanent valve of the parts for the cleaning without abrasion. Main component of the parts of the having fine, safe service finish must handle the carefully to avoid accidental damage. Clean well lit workbench essential. Linear top wooden workbench. It provides ideal working space. The metal top workbench using some form of the protection must be provided in order to avoid brushing any metal parts might accidentally strike the metal bench top. Work area should be clean. Locomotive equipment must be clean and located with assigned maintenance area. Whenever the valve system or system components is removed with the vehicle for any reason, it is reinstalled or replaced in new repair testing components. Stationary vehicle air brake test equipment test must be performed and ensure the components of the function properly of the system. Before a valve system component is installed, the valve component must have successfully passed with the approved code test of the valve components such as they required. Appropriate tool selection is required to perform a maintenance operation to avoid unwarranted equipment damage. When air pressure measure for the air to be made with the pressure level, the verification and or adjustment air brake test gauge have an accuracy of plus or minus 1 psi is required. That was chapter 3. Chapter 4, scheduled inspection.